All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and viewers at home. Welcome to Mr. Ninja HQ and the Fusion Ninja Finals Youth Championship this weekend. Today, we're going to see our youth kids go through the technical course. 8 obstacles out there on the course, and it's going to give us some entertainment for the next 3 to 3.5 hours. Now, those of you that don't recognise my voice, my name is Jamin. I'm the one of the owners of Mr. Ninja HQ with my family. And joining me out here in the booth today is Taylor Height, one of our elite adult females, who was runner-up last weekend in the adult finals against Abby Cutts. So we're going to go through some of the rules and explain how today's competition is going to work and ultimately how the weekend's competition is going to work. Let me know at home if the volume's coming through okay and if that volume is loud enough and that you can hear us talking. So today is technical course. Now, as we saw last weekend, if you were watching, the technical course can be the make or break in the whole weekend's competition. Every obstacle is worth 3 points out there on the course, and there are 8 obstacles, so 24 points up for grabs. So very important to get through as many of these obstacles nice and clean as possible to go into day 2 with a nice points grab. So rules for today, all athletes get 1 attempt at the course. Athletes are allowed or awarded 3 points for every completed obstacle. Athletes can attempt all 8 obstacles regardless of fail. So if you fall off an obstacle, you just miss the points to that obstacle and you move on to the next obstacle from there. So pretty much unlimited fails, but you want to accumulate as many points as possible. There is a time limit for this course. It will be 4 minutes for our beginner kids. So basically 8 obstacles in 4 minutes. That's not too bad a timing, but no real time to stop and rest for too long in between those obstacles. So scoring is decided by points secured across the course, completion time to the buzzer, and in the event of a tie, athlete's time to the final secured point will come into play. And then the technical scores will be reflected on the leaderboard and be added to speed and endurance tomorrow. So our finals format for the weekend, all finalists run all 3 finals courses. So they get 1 attempt at technical today. Tomorrow morning they'll run the speed course 3 times. 8 points up for grabs each time. 3 times gives them 24 points opportunity there over the 3 runs. And then we'll have a break in the middle of the day, reset the course for endurance, where all athletes will then come back, see how they're going with their burnout type grip, and get through another 8 grueling obstacles there worth, endurance is 12 obstacles, my mad. 2 points per obstacle, still 24 points up for grabs. And again, that's another one that's going to define who has been training endurance and who's going to accumulate those maximum points. So you could go into day 2 a couple points behind and then just hope the people you're up against haven't done as hard a training as you have, so you can pick them on the post with all those points in the other 2 formats. So athlete scores from all finals courses will add together on the leaderboard. In the event of a tie, athletes' best placements will be compared and their second best and third best placements, and those points after the event will be crowned champion. So there's a bit of work there to find out if there is a tie, but that's up to Hato, our head coach and Fusion Ninja Series inventor. So if you've been watching along at home or you've been to the gym and seen how we run these fusion courses, they are very much set up like the NSC Championship in America, where you have 3 different disciplines over the course of the competition to test all the abilities that a ninja should be training going into it. So if you only train speed, you're going to find technical and endurance pretty hard. And if you're only training endurance, you might also find that you're not quick enough in the speed and that you're struggling on the technical. So it's a very well-rounded way to learn where you're sitting in the leaderboard by doing all 3 disciplines. So I'm just going to bring up the athletes that we're going to see today, and then we'll have a look at where they're ranked while they're out there doing the course run through. So here's some of our beginner kids that you're going to see on course today. First up we have Henry Neal, and then we have Penny Thornton, our only female in the beginner kids division. So she's pretty much competing against herself, but with 6 boys out there against her, I'm sure she wants to show up the boys and let them know the girls are just as strong. So she comes in ranked number 2. Henry Fenwick comes in ranked 3rd. Edward Rafter Sharp coming in 4th. Kingston Ozone 5th. Daniel Butler 7th. Cooper Brown in 9th place. So today's run order is going to be basically the opposite as what you are seeing. So Cooper's going to run first. Daniel, Kingston, Edward, Henry, Penny and Henry Neal running last based on rankings. Alright, so let's go into our run orders. So as you can see, it's a reverse of what we just went through. For beginner kids, Cooper Brown will run first. Daniel Butler 2nd. Kingston Ozone 3rd. Edward Rafter Sharp 4th. Henry Fenwick will run 5th. Penny Thornton splits the boys there in 6th. And Henry Neal running 7th. So 4 minutes to get through those obstacles. I don't think time's going to come into play. This is more of a mental type course, and a lot of these obstacles haven't been seen before in the way that they're set up. So it's going to be learn as you go, and you get only one opportunity to get through that obstacle. So what we'll do is I'll hand the microphone over to Taylor for a little bit. We're going to go through where these athletes, some of their bio, and give you some background information while they're out there still doing the walkthrough.
Okay, so our first competitor that will be running the course this weekend is Cooper Brown. Cooper qualified through the endurance qualifier number 5 in first place as well. He's ranked 9th in the beginner kids division. He's yet to run the technical and speed course, so we'll see how he goes this weekend. This is his first year competing, and he's enjoying the challenges of competing in new courses, and he's really looking forward to seeing how far he can push himself. And then our second runner this afternoon is Daniel Butler. He is ranked 7th and has done the technical qualifier number 3 course, in which he got first place and qualified in. He still hasn't run a speed or an endurance course yet either, so we'll see how this weekend tests him. His favourite ninja move is a lache, and what he's enjoyed most about Fusion this year is that there's a beginner section because this is his first year competing, and he likes that he can still get points after he fails. And he's expecting Fusion Ninja Series Finals to be super fun, especially because he gets to try out all 3 disciplines. Next up is Kingston Ozone. He's currently ranked 5th and has done a speed, endurance and a technical qualifier. He's new to ninja competitions this year, but he's been competing in gymnastics for 3 years and also used to train a lot of other sports. He enjoys the challenges of Fusion with new obstacles that he's never seen or tried before, especially fun and odd-shaped hangs and grips. He also enjoys the open and welcoming atmosphere, competing alongside friends. What he's looking most forward to at Fusion is the pressure of the speed run and the versatility of the endurance course. Coming in ranked 4th in the beginner kids division is Edward. He has done 5 qualifiers, so he's definitely a well-rounded athlete here. The Fusion Ninja courses have been great for him because he loves the very interesting obstacles and level of difficulty. He also likes the points format so that he can keep going if he fails an obstacle. In the finals, he's looking forward to the endurance and technical courses. Ranked third in this beginner kids division is Henry Fenwick. He's done 2 technical qualifiers, 1 speed and 1 endurance. He's been doing ninja for about a year and a half, and his favourite fusion discipline is technical. He's enjoyed trying new obstacles in fusion this year, and for finals he's looking forward to putting all 3 disciplines together and having fun with his ninja friends. Ranked second in the beginner kids division is Penny Thornton, our first girl and only girl in this division. She has done 2 speeds, 2 technicals and 1 endurance qualifier, so she's just missed 1 qualifier this whole season. She loves to run, do tricks and ninja. She is liking Fusion Ninja Series this year because she's done obstacles she has never tried before, like the lightning bolts. And for finals, she is looking forward to trying her best and just having fun.
Alright, we've got our first runner.
Alright, we're up to our first runner now, Cooper Brown.
Alright, we've had to mix up a few things this weekend, folks, with volunteers. So Naomi is on the still camera this weekend, and we've got Kyle helping out on the live stream camera. So we've had to give him a quick rundown of the run of how the course is going to go. So hopefully we get a good picture for you there at home. So our first runner coming up is Cooper Brown. Cooper's only new to competing with us, and he trains up the road at Todd's Elite Ninjas. And his coach Corey is on the sideline there. I'm going to come through the course to walk him through the obstacles. So 3 points per obstacle, unlimited fails. And here we go, Cooper Brown ready to go, first obstacle. Nice easy start, 3 incline steps to a rope. And that is a nice easy. They're going to get harder as we go. Obstacle 2 is 3 hanging steering wheels over to a big star grip on a flying fox. And then he's got to kick off the wall and dismount to a blue box. The pole is not in play here. So this is going to take a bit of technique. He's got to work out this pathway. So what he needs to do is go back and try and grab that steering wheel and give himself a bit of more power coming through. Not sure if he's going to get it. Oh, no, he's proved me wrong. Okay, some prees bars to some unstable boards. And now the first of our trickier obstacles. Rings on straps to a magnet catch here on a pole. He's going well here. Here is a low throwback up to a floating pipe. He needs to stand up on here and remove a ring. And then jump from this unstable pipe to a bear trap to lock that ring in. And then lâcher from that ring to the dismount point. He's getting some extra swings here. He's just going to go for the placement rather than the jump, I think. Oh, he got the hook, but then couldn't hold his grip there. Never mind. On to the next one. So we've got the rope plunge. Oh, he just let his foot touch the mat there. 2 obstacles to go. So we've got a tramp jump into some cat grabs, acting like a spider wall. He needs to climb up and unhook 2 rings. And then swing through from here to a special delivery. And then dismount to the box. Alright, now final obstacle. Kyle's still working out the camera angles here with the graphics on screen. So the last one is a kaleidoscope. Couple of rotations here to get through. So the ones with orange tape are out of bounds. So he's already twisted it there at the start. So this is just a straight cliffhanger swing through. And course completed. I'll just get confirmation that that was a 4-minute time limit. My graphics here is saying 4 minutes 30. But we'll confirm that when we come back for runner number 2, Daniel Butler. But from what I saw there, only 2 incomplete obstacles. I'll wait for the leaderboard to be put up. All right, confirmation, folks. It is definitely a 4-minute time limit. We've just had those graphics fixed up. Poor Haydo's running around doing 12 jobs at once, but that's what we have to do. So we'll put a countdown on here and we'll give you guys an idea of where the time is at because we can't see the countdown. So Taylor's going to commentate Daniel's run. Daniel trains at Ninja Jungle up on the Sunshine Coast.
Alright, Daniel started off up the boxes, through this rope swing. Alright, 3 steering wheels. Let's see how this will test him. First 2 is just a straight swing. This next one he's going to have to kick to the side of it so he can reach around. There we go, that's that kick. There we go, he's got that now. And just swinging through this star slider to a box on, I think it's his left hand side. Now he can go and push off the wall if that will help him get to the box. There we go. Alright, got 2 trapezes into some boards. There we go. Alright, this is a dropping bar, so he's got to get a nice tight grip, just like that. Just going very efficient through this course. Now he's got to unhook this ring from the side and try and build up a swing and hook it into the bear trap and hold on. See if he will be our first competitor to get this. Oh, he's just fallen off the back of that. It's alright. Move on to the next obstacle. So this is 4 ropes and it's hard to see, but they're on like a plunge. So once you put your weight on a new rope, it drops. So you've really got to try and stay up nice and high. Oh, see, just a little foot tap there. So this is 2 cat grabs. Haydo's put them together to use them as a spider wall, which is pretty cool. Just going to swing through these rings up to a special delivery. Alright, last obstacle is the kaleidoscopes. So this is, I think there's 4 or 5 cliffhangers on each side, but most of them have orange tape on them, so you can't use them. So you've got to try and spin these around before you get on them or while you're on them. Oh, he's just slipped off that last one. Still such a great run from Daniel.
Alright, next up we have Kingston Ozone. Now Kingston doesn't really train at just one facility. It trains at 3 or 4 different facilities. So let's see how all that training goes. Obstacle 1, pretty clean. No, just jump back, but it's still a pretty doable obstacle. Just got to drop down into the box. There we go. So obstacle 2, swinging through those first 2 steering wheels. The third one's offset and fixed on a small strap. And this is the important one, a big pull back so you can get that kick. Okay, he's got to work this timing out. Alright, he's just dropped there, starting on the box. Unstable boards can be a bit tricky when you're not ready for them, but at this level, these kids should be good even though they're beginner. Alright, a little lache build up to that dropping magnet drop pole. Let's just hold on now and dismount to the box. He's just missed the dismount. Alright, come on. Grab the ring there. That's it. Oh, he's off the board. So this can be a little bit daunting because kids are just trying to find out how to hold on with one hand and pick up the ring with the other. So this is an all-body obstacle move here. Alright, 2 minutes in. We're halfway for time. Just missed the placement there. Okay, over to the rope plunge. Another one that you've got to get up nice and high and be ready for that drop. That's it. Some have got knots you can sit on, and some of them don't. He's just got to get to that box. Oh, just dropped a little bit early. Okay, 2 obstacles to go. Get maximum points. Alright, just got to figure this out. Got to lock those feet. Grab those rings. Pull back. Oh, what's he done here? Okay, he's gone down to a different technique. He's lowered them down. Now he's got to build up swing. Alright, using his brain a bit. That missed the catch at the end. Last obstacle, 35 seconds to go. Just got to rotate this kaleidoscope. One move to line them all up. 25 seconds. And he just drops there at the end. Well done, Kingston.
Okay, so next up we have Edward on the course. He's our 4th runner. So hopefully he would have seen what some of his competitors before him were doing, and he'd have some idea on how to figure out some of those trickier obstacles. Through the rope obstacle, and now he's up onto the steering wheels. Got to get a big swing for this one because this 3rd steering wheel is off to the side, and you've got to get a big pull back on this star to get to the box, which is also on the side. He's done that very nice and quick, which is good, saving himself a lot of time. Next he's got the dropping magnetic bar. It's a nice hold there, he's just got to get to that box. Right, no one's been able to do this obstacle yet, so we'll see how Edward goes on it. He's got to unhook a ring from the side and try and swing and hook it into the bear trap. And the bear trap, it's a pretty hard obstacle. You've got to really get a lot of power and precision to get the ring in place. Just reached out to that ring now. We'll see if he'll be able to unhook it. There we go. Now he's just got to work his swing up again. Looks like he's got a good swing now. Oh, and he's just fallen off that before being able to hook it in. Got the rope plunge now. He's really going to have to keep his feet up here. Oh, a little bit low on that then. Okay, he's climbing up the spider wall now, unhooking the 2 rings from the sides of the salmon ladder. Okay, both rings are now unhooked, so he's just got to swing up to the special delivery. These rings are quite low and it's a big reach up, so I have to get a lot of power for that. Oh, he chose to skip the special delivery and try to go straight to the rope and just did a foot tap then. He's got 1 obstacle left now. He's got about 45 seconds left, so he's going to have to try and go now. Right, he's onto the kaleidoscope now, so should just have to swing through these cliffhangers. Oh, just coming off that one. Great run.
All right, next on course, Henry Fenwick. So we're getting into the higher seeds now, but not all the athletes have done all 3 disciplines. So technical hasn't been attempted by all of our athletes in this division. So they are learning what it's all about today. So you can qualify through any of the 3 disciplines in a qualifier and get to finals. But it helps if you are training all 3 disciplines to get those max points. So he's onto that star, all right. He's just got to get through this flying fox and then get that dismount, which you can only get to with the box being offset by kicking off the wall. That's it. So trapeze bars onto some unstable boards. Nice and clear to there. So part 1 of the laches is to this magnet drop bar and a dismount to a box. There we are. All right, obstacle 5, but nobody's completed yet. So this part's everyone's been able to achieve, but this second part, grabbing this ring, building up enough swing and then hooking it into that bear trap and then holding to that ring to dismount. So nobody's achieved it yet. Can Henry be the first? Just lost his balance there. All right, forget about that obstacle. Now we're on to the rope plunge. We've lost a few athletes on this one as well, just not keeping their feet up. You've got to be ready for that drop. So every time you grab a rope, it drops lower as all your weight goes on it, like that. Just got to get those feet up and get to that box. There we go. All right. Obstacle 7. Tramp to spider wall cat grabs there. Lock the feet in. Unhook these 2 rings on straps. So beginner kids are allowed to hold the top of those cat grabs. As we get up to that elite youth later on, they won't be able to use anything but the front. So there's a few ways to do this obstacle. He's opting just to unhook the rings. He's going to try a single ring here. Just a foot tap by the looks on the mat. Okay, obstacle 7. Kaleidoscope cliffs. That's it. He's just rotated it now, so they're all lined up. There's only 2 cliffhangers allowed to be touched in the first disc, and then 1 only on the second and third. So he's lined them up. Just lost his hands. Nicely done.
Alright, we've got Penny on the course now, our only girl in this beginner kids division. So we'll see how she goes. Through that rope obstacle nice and easy. Just got to get her big swing here. There we go, she's got that third disc now. She can get to this star. Big push off the wall. Or she's going back, that's alright. She can go back as many times as she needs to. Yeah, she's got that. Through the trapezes and down to the boards now. Okay, she's on the drop. There we go, she's got that as well. Okay, let's see if she can be the first to get this obstacle. She's already grabbed the ring off, which is good. So now she's just got to work that swing up. She's got a good swing now. She's just got to hook it in. Oh, just a little bit short. Looks like she has a good technique on this rope plunge, sitting on those knots. There we go. She's got one left. There we go. Okay, she's got 2 obstacles left. Alright, let's see what technique she does here. She's unhooked one. She's hooked it around the top of the cat grab, which is smart, so it doesn't fall in front of her. She's in a lock off as well. Oh, and she's just missed it. That's alright. 1 obstacle left. Come on, Penny. Oh, come on, squeeze. Nice. 1 left. Oh, she was so close on that last one. Great run.
All right, our last runner for beginner kids is Henry Neal. So Henry only did a training session with us this morning with some of the kids from other divisions later on. Went home for a couple of hours and he's straight back ready to compete. All right, we're off. Obstacle 1, nice and easy. Obstacle 2. Just push off. Clear. Alright, he's treating this like a speed course at the moment. 25 seconds in, he's smashed out 3 obstacles. Alright, first 4 clear. Can he be the first and only in this division to clear this bear trap obstacle? Now, if anyone can do it, it'll be Henry. Just got to get the timing right. So they'll end up with 2 feet, 1 hand on the unstable bridge. Okay, he's got it. Just got to hold on and dismount to that yellow mat. There we go. First clear of that obstacle. The advantage of going last and seeing everybody else's attempt. So obstacle 6 is our rope plunge. He's getting it right up to the top of these. Smart move. Clear. 6 obstacles clear. Can we have our first clear technical course runner? Plenty of time. He's not even at he's at 1 minute 45 at the moment. Unhooking those rings. Now, just got to keep those feet up and get up to this special delivery without touching that green mat. Oh, he's just going to skip it and go straight to the rope. All right, 7 obstacles complete. 0 fails. One more move. There we go. Just got to dismount to the red mat. Our first clear of the division. Well done, Henry. All right, so our leaderboard is up for our beginner kids. Henry Neal, only clear run. Well done, 24 points. Second place, 6 cleared obstacles was Cooper Brown. Third place on 5 cleared obstacles was Henry Fenwick. This is in boys. Fourth place, Daniel Butler with 12 points. Edward came through with 9. Kingston came through with 6. And Penny up against herself in the female division with 5 clears, 15 points. So that sort of puts her in third place with the boys, tied with Henry Fenwick. And we're going to go to an on-course interview with Henry Neal, who just went clear on that technical course.
All right, well, Henry, last runner in the beginner kids division, and we got our full clear for the weekend, and it happened quite quickly too. How are you feeling after that run?
I'm feeling great, thank you. Just such a good experience on this Ninja. I just really enjoyed all the obstacles. The bear trap was very fun to do, challenging but fun. I had to watch myself on those ones, and on that one, I made a strategic decision to go onto that ring and skip that.
Yes, you were definitely asking some questions early on about some little shortcuts that definitely paid off. First, to get that bear trap obstacle, tell us, how did that feel on the arms?
Well, because that is swinging, it didn't feel too hard, but it didn't feel definitely not nice on your hands. But I wanted to go on the ring and stay on that so I could be stable, so I didn't have to bet my money on me catching that in the thing. So that decision paid off. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's your full 24-point course for the year. So you're going into speed and endurance tomorrow.
Okay.
How are you feeling for both of them?
I'm fairly good for the both of them, actually. Endurance I really like. I think I'm good at it. It's my strong point. And speed I'm pretty good at too, so I'm feeling confident for these final series.
All right, well, congrats on that run, dude. We'll see you tomorrow. Good luck on the speed course.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, folks, that concludes our beginner kids division. We're just going to do a quick course change on a couple of obstacles, and we'll be back real soon with our beginner youth. Go grab yourselves a drink, go watch a little bit of cricket, and we'll be back with you soon. All right, folks, we are back, ready to start our beginner youth competition. So just got the camera back on there. We just got our athletes going to get called in for a walkthrough. So we'll go through a little bit more information for you. So last weekend we had our elite teens and our adults compete. And today is our beginner kids, youth, elite youth, and then our one beginner teen athlete at the very end. So 8 kids in this next division, 4 boys, 4 girls. So it's going to be a close race here through the technical course. So remembering 8 obstacles, 3 points per obstacle, multiple fails allowed. So if you fall off an obstacle, you just jump back on the start of the next obstacle and you lose the points of that obstacle that you failed. So if you want to be a part of Fusion next year, we have expanded the league. So Hato designed this league, came up with the rules, based a lot of it off NSC in the way it runs. And we have expanded next year into New South Wales. So we're going to be holding 9 qualifiers, 5 here at Mr. Ninja HQ, 2 at AWF or Australian Warrior Fitness in New South Wales, and 2 at Obstacle Course Racing School. So to qualify for finals next November in a year's time, you just need to qualify or come first in your division at any one of these qualifiers you can see on screen. So basically work on your strong point to qualify and then train on your weaknesses. So if you're really good at speed, you might want to book a speed qualifier if you think that's your best chance of coming first. That'll get you through to finals, and then you need to ramp up your technical endurance training so you can get maximum points at next year's finals to take out the ultimate prize and be first across your division. So there's our calendar there for Fusion. And obviously here at Mr. Ninja HQ, we're also going to be holding our, we're going to have a couple of NCL qualifiers. We've just locked in our FINA qualifier. We've contacted UNA in America to do a WNAG, and then we'll also do a UNA Direct qualifier later in the year when their season starts and allows us to run a comp, which is usually end of August into September for the following year's Worlds. So it's going to be a busy calendar here for us next year. I think we worked out there's going to be something like 17, 18 competitions we're holding in like a 7-month period, 8-month period. So almost once a fortnight we'll have something on. Some will stretch out a little bit more, and there'll be a bit of a break in the middle of the year with athletes heading to America for Worlds with less competitions. So let's have a look at our competitors for this division. So if we go into our runs and run orders, we are going to bring up the run orders there for beginner youth. So first up today, Harper Brown. Second will be Emily Chisholm. Third, Caden Brown. Fourth, Harrison McRae. Fifth is Alicia Justice. Sixth is Shanique Schmidt. 7th, Flynn Jones, and 8th in our top seed is Yvonne Schmidt. So a couple of our siblings in this age group with Harper and Caden, and then Shanique and Yvonne. So loser does the dishes, and the winner gets bragging rights at home. So they're just doing their walkthrough now. If you just watch the beginner kids division, the obstacles haven't changed, just the spacings have got further apart, higher up, and we think we've changed out one grip in the slider from a star to a dish. So again, if we just saw what happened back there in the beginner kids, only 1 clean run out of 7 athletes, and that gives Henry a 6-point lead going into tomorrow for speed and endurance. And after last weekend, when we saw the same sort of thing happen, it's very hard to make up those points if you're going up against an all-rounder, because they might be just as good as you in speed, which means it's hard to make those points back. And endurance is going to come down to mind over matter as well, with 12 obstacles in play, less rest periods, and a tight time limit. So it's going to be a fun-packed weekend for everybody watching along at home. And we've got our biggest division for the day happening very, very soon. So, technical rules, as mentioned. All athletes get one attempt at the course. Athletes are awarded 3 points for every completed obstacle. Athletes can attempt all 8 obstacles regardless of fails within the time limit. The time limit should be 4 minutes again. If the graphics has it at a different time, we'll get that rectified. No one really went over time on the last division, but the obstacles are slightly harder here. So some of these kids might take a little bit longer in between those obstacles. So we've got our walkthrough there happening in the background. And we'll be straight back into the action very, very soon. We'll just go to a muted break here. I'll just put the calendar up for next year. I'll go and listen to the last of this walkthrough. And I'll have young Ben Dowes joining me in the commentary booth for this run. So Ben competed last week in the Elite Teens division, coming second. And his younger brother, Dom, will be competing in the Elite Youth in the next division after this one. So I'll turn the mic off for a bit. We'll just go and watch the last of this walkthrough. And we'll be back very, very soon with some live action for you all. All right, we are back, folks. We are just about to start off our beginner youth. Just a last-minute parenting chat by the looks of it going on there. So the walkthrough has been finished. Our first competitor will be Harper Brown. 4-minute time limit, same as our beginner kids. Obstacles are slightly different in a couple of places. And we'll see who tackles these obstacles. So joining me out in the storage room here is young Ben Dowles, who competed last weekend. Ben's a regular to our comps here at Mr. Ninja. And his younger brother, Dom, will be in the elite youth in the next division. So Ben's going to help me out here commentating these athletes and runs. And it'll be good to hear from somebody that was not long ago in this age division. He's just too skilled now to be up against the beginner youth. All right, camera's come off the tripod. I believe we had Fred Schmidt this time, might be on our camera. So his two kids will be in this division. We'll see how he goes filming and commentating his kids' runs. So Harper's about to go. Here we go. So Harper was training with us full time and then moved up to Gympie and does a lot of training on their home rig. Her and her brother Caden, who'll be on shortly. Bit of strapping on her knee there. Not sure what that's about. She's a bit taller than some of the other competitors, so she'll have to pick her legs up on some of these obstacles. All right. There we go. Onto the dish. So the idea here is build up a bit of speed. The box has been pushed back further. She got longer legs. She might get to it. She just can't use that pole there. So the idea is to get a big push through this flying fox and then kick off the wall and push yourself across to that box. There we go. There we go. Kick it up. Kick it up. Come on. Oh, just a drop. All right. So now we've got trapeze bars. Second one's been lifted slightly. And the second unstable board is now higher up as well. So these unstable boards can be a little bit deterring, especially this one. She's got to climb up on her hands and knees. And then there's a trapeze bar to her left. And then she's got to swing across and dismount to that red box on the opposite side of the purple mat without touching the purple, which she just touched. Okay. So here's our magnet pole drop. She's going to have to watch her feet on this lâché. And then watch her feet on the drop once she catches this pole. So it looks like she's trying to dismount the pole by kicking the magnets free, which might not work. Oh, she's dragged her foot there. All right, it's just getting a feel for it all. And now we've got our throwback to unstable pipe. People sitting on it like a budgie. And then she needs to stand up on this one. There's a ring just up to her right, which she needs to unhook from that purple anchor. She needs to hold on to that ring whilst also building up swing on this. And there is a bear trap in front of her. She needs to slide that ring upwards and lock it into the bear trap. And then lâché swing to that yellow mat out in front. So only one of our athletes in the early division got this obstacle. It is a little bit tricky. All right. We are 2 minutes 55 in, so just over a minute remaining with 3 obstacles. Now we are on the rope plunge. She needs to get up nice and high. When she transfers her weight, the ropes drop. The one she's on will lift and the other one will drop down. All right, 45 seconds left. See if she can pick up some points. All right, these spider climbs have been raised. Oh, she's not even going to need to use them. All right, she needs to get up high here. Keep her feet up. And now the rings on straps have to be locked in either side of this special delivery to complete the obstacle prior to dismount. Okay, 15 seconds, 1 obstacle remaining. No more rope in this one to get across to the kaleidoscope. All right, well done Harper, a couple of points there. Warming herself up. And she'll be back tomorrow for speed in the morning.
Hi, I'm Benny. I'm commentating here with Jamin. And next up we have Emily Chisholm. Alright. She's swinging across. Alright, she got the first obstacle, now she's got to go through the steering wheels and change direction. Big reach. Change direction. Alright, big kicks. Right, now swing out to the ball, and when she does, she has to kick off the wall to get to the box. Oh, she's close. She has to get a little bit more power. Oh, almost there. Come on. Come on. Just a little bit more. Oh, close. Just spun off there. Now she has to go through these trapezes. She has to go up the trapezes, then down onto the first unstable bridge, and then she has to go back up even higher. Now she has to jump off to the side. Oh, just put her foot on the mat. Taking a little bit of time. Big kicks. Now she has to grab the pole, bring it down, and then catch it and ride it to the red box. And she catches it. Super hard because it brings you down very low. Clear. She's a minute and a half through the course. She has about 2.5 minutes left. Now she has to get the ring off the side hook, swing while she's on the white pipe, and hook it in the bear trap. This is super hard because she has to coordinate her hands and her feet at the same time. Come on. Big swings. Oh, close. Just didn't get enough height on that one. Now next is the rope traverse. They drop down when you get to the next rope, so she has to get very high on them so her legs don't touch the ground. And sit on the knots. Yeah, she did that great. Second last obstacle. She's got 1.5 minutes left to go. 1 minute 30 seconds. Nice. She gets the rings off now. She has to jump back and hook it on the special delivery. Come on, Emily. Oh. Come on, get back, get back. She has to really jump back. Oh, just too low. Alright, last obstacle, go. Just under a minute left. The kaleidoscope's super tricky. Cliffhangers are very small and very smooth, so they're slippery, so you can come off very easily. She has to rotate the first one. Oh, good job. Good job, Emily.
All right, runner 3. We now have Harper's brother Caden coming onto course. So we'll see how he fares. Remembering 3 points for each completed obstacle. 4 minutes to do the course, which hasn't really been a factor. All right, obstacle 1's pretty simple. I think I could do that one. Obstacle 2, we've just got to change direction now. So you've got to change your pullback to get around to that fixed steering wheel under the monkey bar. And then this is to a dish grip. Feet, you've got to watch your feet. Push through, kick off the wall. Okay, so now he's got to build backwards, grab onto that steering wheel if he can, and build up power. Okay, stop that one. We're going to start obstacle 3. Another basic obstacle, if you overthink it, you're going to come off. And this is really just there to slow you down. Just got to watch your feet here. No contacting the purple mat. Dismounting over to the red box. And that's right behind us there. We're in that green room you can see. So feet up here. No foot drags. Magnet pole drop. Nice. All right. Obstacle 5. It's the bear drop or bear catch here at the end. The bear trap that's tricking everybody up. It did in the last division as well. So what these athletes have to remember is you can only come from the bottom up to lock the ring into this bear trap. You can't jump at it from in front. It's on a slight angle, so if he builds up enough power, he can just slide that ring up underneath, lock it in, even let go of it and come back on the second round. But never mind. So the athletes waiting for their turn can get all this sorted by watching everyone else. No problem there on rope plunge. 2 minutes down, 2 minutes to go, 2 obstacles to go. So just go nice and slow here. Need to climb up these cat grabs. Release the rings on the straps. You can either go back down onto the tramp. You can even go back onto the black box if you want to. But you need a really big pullback here. Feet up, and you need to lock those rings up onto that special delivery, the green one. Alright, so last obstacle, jumping out to the kaleidoscope. Now each one of these hexagons here has 4 or 5 cliffhangers on it, but not all of them are in play. So he'll have to jump out, rotate the whole thing one direction to line up the next one, and so forth. So they're not big cliffhangers, and they've got a bit of a smooth edge to them. So they can be hard to hold, especially if you don't train them. So you can see him spinning it around there, and that's to line up the cliffhanger for the next one. All right, good effort, Caden.
Alright, up now we have Harry. He trains at Mr. Ninja. He's done very well in the past comps here. See how he goes. Yes, he catches the first disc. He has to get onto this bowl grip. Now he swings down. Has to kick off the wall. Oh, so close. Come on, Harry. Has to rebuild that swing. Oh, he was so close. Just, come on. Stretch your legs out. Oh, he was right there. Come on. He's reaching back to the third steering wheel. Get his swing back. And kicks. So close. Good job, Harry. Jump straight to the second trapeze. Down onto the next unstable bridge. Have to change direction here yet again. Swing to that red box. Make sure you don't fall back. Which he does successfully. Alright. He has to grab this next pole. Unlatch it. Yes. Come on. No. Lash A to it. Swinging away from him. Wait for it. Time it right. Gets it. Oh. Foot barely tapped there. It's alright. Swings. This obstacle here seems like the hardest. It's very hard to be able to get your swing while holding a ring and then jump off and push it in that bear trap. Need a lot of power. It's hard to generate that swing. Oh, sitting down. Yeah, changed hands there. Getting a lot of swing. Oh, very close. The ring hit it that time, just didn't get it through with enough force. Oh, climb high. Oh, it's alright. Just grabbed it too low there. Got plenty of time. 2.5 minutes left. 2 minutes, 30 seconds. Climbs on the first board. For this obstacle, you really just need to jump back as hard as you can, lock off and get those legs up, otherwise it's not going to work. All the athletes have been running into it and just trying to throw their arms up, but you need to lock off and jump back. Otherwise, this is not going to work. It's too high up to just run. Oh, he had the right idea there. Got really high. Oh, just needed a little more swing. That was very good. Right, plenty of time. This, like I said before, these kaleidoscopes, the cliffhangers are so slippery. It's super hard to span, and if you lash out, you need that good grip strength. If you span it, your hands can slide off very easily. So he's got a brace here. Oh, so close. Good job, Harry. Good effort.
All right, Alicia Justice is next on course. So Alicia also trains here with us on Saturday mornings. Came to us from Urban Extreme. So we'll see if she can figure out some of the skills here. A lot of this is just about timing. There we go. Straight through. First one to get straight through that obstacle. All right. So the first couple of obstacles haven't been too challenging. Some people just missing that flying fox dismount. But we're really waiting for someone to get clear of that bear trap. All right. 3 obstacles clear. Just going to have to watch her legs on this one. So much easier to grab that as it's on the magnets. Well, it doesn't become so much of a vertical or horizontal catch. 4 obstacles clear. If she can clear this one, she'll have a nice lead going in to day 2. But we need the points here. Come on, Alicia, grab that ring. Work out your rhythm. No. That's the crux, that one. All right. Reach up high here. They're all trying to skip to this second rope. The problem with the second rope is it's very short. So they got to get up really high on this third rope. Oh, she's just going to skip to fourth. Oh, look at that. That was well done. So we're 6 obstacles down, only 1 fail. Nobody's figured this obstacle out yet either. So this one and the kaleidoscope have been taking out victims. So if she can figure this one out, you need a big backswing here. Got to go into it with lock off. Got to need those bent arms. All right. Looks like we're bringing in some technical obstacles in future Saturday training sessions. All right, so 3 turns. There we go. She got 1, 2 more. Come on, turn it. There we go. So now she should be able to reach out if you've got long enough arms. There we go. Should be 1 turn here. And then she just got to line it up, grab it, and dismount to the red mat. Nice work. Well done, Alicia. Only 2 failed obstacles, I think, from that one. Well done.
Alright, Shanique. Shanique is Juvan's brother. Juvan will be running later, and she's competed in several fusion competitions this year. And she clears the first obstacle. I believe she also trains at Mr. Ninja. Oh, got it first try. One of the first people to do that with ease. Off. Oh, that's, yeah. Yeah, those obstacles, they're not designed to be hard except for that slider. But she went through them super quickly. Oh, she should have just lashayed to it. It makes it harder when you kick it down, because now you have to go past the rope. Oh, it's alright. It's alright. Chalking up, ready for the next obstacle, the bear trap. This one. Alright, she sits on it. You really just gotta throw that ring in there and hold on tight. Get as much power as you can. It's a long jump. Most of the competitors have been getting there, but haven't been able to get it hard enough in, so they can't hold on. It's alright, that was really close. Good job, Shanique. On the second rope now. A lot of people have been jumping out to the second rope, just like her. That was a lucky save, good job. Yeah, she did well, that was a big jolt. If she clears the next 2, she should, yeah, same as Alicia. Really jump back, lock off. Yeah. Oh, she's trying to go to the box. That might be the way. People are struggling to get to the special delivery. She's trying to go straight to the box. Oh, so close. Come on. What's the time? Alright, minute 40 left. Come on. Yes, Shanique. Oh, so close. Good job, Shanique. Alright. At the moment, I think that gives her 5 points. If she can clear this next one. Oh, that's alright. Good job, Shanique. Yeah, those cliffhangers are hard. They rotated right on her.
All right, second last competitor in this division is Flynn. All right, Flinny, let's go. So Flynn's another one of our Mr. Ninja HQ athletes. See how he tackles. He's been able to watch some athletes go through these obstacles, so that's the advantage of getting the points through the year, getting higher ranking, and getting to watch a few runs before it's your turn. So far he's doing pretty good, nice and smooth. Just over 30 seconds in. 3 obstacles clear. Now, leave this one on the magnet. It's the best way to do it. Just grab it. Oh, another one. Okay, he's made it hard. Not sure what the reason for that is. I don't know what they're scared of, but now he's got it. It's further away. Oh, geez, he did well to catch that. Well done. All right, Flinny, come on. Can we have a clear on this bear trap, please? All right, swinging like a budgie. Just got to unhook the ring, find which way you want to hold it. Now the idea is build up enough swing so you can just reach out and hook that ring in. You don't want to jump to it if you can avoid it. But they're just not quite figuring out the path yet. So reach out, get ready to lock it up from the bottom. Never mind. It's just timing. If we had that set up in class and we showed them how to do it, they'd get it. But because they're learning it on the go, it's a technique that they haven't done before. All right, 6 obstacles down, only 1 fail so far. If he can get this one, he'll have himself in a very good position for day 2. All right, bend arms, Flynn. Come on, you can do lock off. Jump back, go backwards, come on. He's got the bent arms, he's just got to get enough power. So you need to kind of jump backwards. Oh, he gave up on that one. All right, I can see a few of these obstacles being brought in for next week's training. All right, last obstacle. All right, pretty good. 5 obstacles down, 15 points. Should be on his leaderboard there with 1 runner to go.
Alright, our final runner, Juvan. He is the top competitor in the beginner youth finals. He's podiumed at every single qualifier, come first in 4 of them. He's definitely one of the top competitors here in the entire day, not just in his age group. And he did that first one with ease. There we go. He did it. Very good save there on the box. He's going through very quickly. And the thing about Juvan, he's got very good endurance. He's able to go fast, but he can keep it for a while. And I think if anyone's going to get the bear trap today, it'll be Juvan. But, right, now he's going for it. Stop kicking it. Reach out a little further. He's close to the ground. He sticks it though. He's taking no time to rest. He's getting through it fast.
1 minute in.
Yeah, 1 minute in and he's already here. Alright, come on. Build that power. Just a little bit more. It's like a TikTok. Oh, so close. Alright. That's alright. That was so close. Come on, Juvan. Really high on these ropes, otherwise they're gonna drop down. It's not hard to hang on either. But he does it with ease. Of course he does. Come on, Juvan. He's watched everyone throughout his age group and a couple age groups before today. So he's seen the beta. But this obstacle, no one can figure it out yet. But can Juvan? He's done it! Yes! Good job, Juvan. 2 minutes left on the clock. On the last obstacle, chalks up. These cliffhangers are slippery. But Juvan can do it. Come on. 3 rotations. And he's off. Come on, Juvan. Dismount. Yeah, Juvan. That was a great run. He only dropped 1 obstacle. That's very good.
All right, so our 8 runners are on the leaderboard. So for the boys, Juvan got 7 obstacles there, 21 points. Flynn sitting in second place with 5 cleared obstacles. Caden coming in third place there with 4 cleared obstacles, and Harry with 2. In the girls, we got Alicia on the top of the leaderboard with 6 cleared obstacles, 18 points. Shanique got through with 4 cleared obstacles in 12 points. Emily sitting there with 3 cleared obstacles for 9 points, and Harper getting the 1 clear there, 3 points. So some of those athletes are going to have to work hard tomorrow in speed and endurance to try and make back some of those points. And we look at Juvan out there with a, and what have we got there? 6-point lead. But going into speed tomorrow, that's the only division or only type of course that he didn't come first in. So he got a second and a third. So hopefully tomorrow some of these athletes can try and get some of these points back. But it's going to make day 2 nice and interesting. So we're going to have a break soon between obstacles or between divisions. But we're going to interview Juvan on course first, and then we'll do a quick couple of changes out, and then we'll be back for our elite youth after that. So we're just going to swing back to Hato on course, and he is going to interview Yvonne and ask him what he thought of his run and those obstacles.
All right, well, Alicia pulling off the 18-point performance on that tech course. How are you feeling after that?
Pretty good. I feel I did well.
Well, you're leading at the beginner youth females after day one. First tomorrow morning and then endurance for those two.
Up against, but I think I can do well.
Well, you're leading the pack, so you got that lead in there. Since I believe you're in front by, so you got a good little boost there tomorrow. What's your favourite out of speed and endurance, or even tech?
I like endurance because most burning and do well.
Yeah, nice. So I can't say not many people enjoy that burning feeling, but the fact that you do just makes you that next level higher. So congrats on that run, and we will see you back tomorrow ready for more. Good job.
Wait, does it actually work?
Yeah, we're hearing that right now.
Oh.
All right, well, Yvonne, 21 points on that tech course. How you feeling after that?
Very good. That backlaw is surprisingly low.
Yeah, well, if we give you a little bit of redemption time after this interview, you reckon you'll get that bear trap pretty soon?
Think so.
Yeah, you're pretty close. 24 points you averaged on the tech course this year, so just dropping one obstacle across the year in every technical course. How does it feel to almost clear 3 for the year?
Pretty good.
Yeah, well, what is your favorite discipline out of the 3? Speed, endurance, and tech. What do you train the most?
I think maybe technical or endurance.
Yeah, well, it definitely paid off on that course and across the year. Got speed first tomorrow, then endurance. How do you feel sitting 6 points clear of the other boys?
Pretty ahead, and yeah.
All right, well, you got your name up there ready to take that title, so we'll see how you go tomorrow. Congrats on that run.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll see how it goes.
All right, we are back. Just starting our walkthrough now for our elite youth and one beginner teen athlete. Batteries are on charge there for our camera. So we'll just go back in here and we'll give you the run order. All right. So in elite youth, Chloe is our only female runner, and then she'll be first up. Then we have Hartley Smith, Donovan Benny, Dominic Dowles, and Travis Collier. And then on the same course at the end of the elite youth will be our one beginner teen, Hudson Ellis. And he just gets a longer time limit. So same course for him, but his first year of competing. So we just give him a little bit more time to get through those same obstacles. And the same thing will happen tomorrow when we go into speed and endurance. Hudson will be running the same course as our elite youth. He just gets a little bit longer to do it. And then hopefully next season we get some more females in our elite youth division and some more beginner teens coming through as well. So first year for Fusion. It's really Hayden's brainchild there about bringing in a different league in Australia away from what we've seen. So we've had UNA, or UNAA as our American friends call it, competitions for a few years now, firstly under ANG and then with Unicomps Australia, and that pathway took you to Worlds, or the UNA Worlds, and that event is a 3-fail comp, and after your third fail your points finish, you can finish the course and that's it, your course is done. So it doesn't favour anybody who particularly trains in any of those 3 divisions. It's got a bit of everything in it. And then we have our NCL, Ninja Challenge League, which is aligned with WNL, the World Ninja League in America, and that is a 1-fail comp. So the minute you fall off the course at Worlds, your time is done. So you could be on the course, come off obstacle 2, and you've done your dough, and no more running of the course. So the idea of Fusion was to give athletes an opportunity to run 3 different disciplines, being the speed, the endurance, and the technical. And no matter what happens on course, you finish the course or you run till your time's complete. So much more hands-on obstacles for any athlete, way better value for money for parents paying for the sport. And it definitely just gives our athletes a well-rounded competition. So, you know, you might be a gun in speed but struggle with endurance. So it's an opportunity for everybody to touch all disciplines and work on their weaknesses. So the obstacles have been changed up a little bit. There's a few changes in there. The most notable change there is we no longer have ropes in the rope plunge. It is now plastic pipes. Our trapeze to spider wall or cat grabs there with special delivery has been moved out to a switcheroo, and our pipe magnet drop is now a big plastic pipe. So there's a few things that have changed. It's going to test these obstacles for anyone to get a full clear. And remember, the advantage you have for technical is it's 3 points per obstacle. So the more completes you get on this course, the better you'll be standing on day 2 with the leaderboard going into the speed round, because they're only 1 point per obstacle. You do get 3 runs at the course, but if you're consistently getting 6, 7 or 8 obstacles, it's very hard to make up points on somebody who's going clear. So today is about setting the benchmark going into day 2. So remembering our calendar for next year, if you want to get involved, we're branching into New South Wales next year. So we're going to have 5 qualifiers here at Mr. Ninja HQ, starting with technical in February, endurance in April, then we go into state the week after for AWF hosting a speed, back to HQ here in May for another speed, and then no competitions in June while athletes are heading over to WNL. And then we throw one in early July at OCR school for endurance. And then you'll have the World's Unicomp And then end of July, we come back to HQ for technical. And then in September, we jump into endurance. And then back down to AWF in the end of September for technical, OCR mid-October, and finals for Fusion here again in a year's time in November next year. So in amongst that, we'll also have a WNAG event in March. We'll have 2 NCL qualifiers. We just got to confirm the dates with Mark. We've just locked in FINA for early May. And then we'll have a Unidirect qualifier sometime in early September, no doubt, when their new season kicks off for the 2027 World Championships. So the walkthrough's happening out there. Only 5-6 athletes going through that walkthrough, so it shouldn't be too long. Pretty sure we're still going into a 4-minute time limit here, and maybe a bit longer for Hudson in our beginner teens. So how our beginner youth leaderboard finished. We had Yvonne come through with 7 obstacles, taking a nice lead there. 6-point lead over Flinney in second place tomorrow. Caden in third with 12. And Harry's got a bit of work to do tomorrow to get himself up there onto the podium. But Harry's strength was in speed in the 2 speed events. So hopefully he can pull back some points. And surprise in the ladies there. Shanique came in ranked number 1, coming first in all 6 qualifiers. But the technical obstacles got the better of her there. And Alicia's come in with 6 clears over Shanique's 4. So Alicia has a nice 6-point lead there going into the female beginner youth division for tomorrow. So we'll just get through this walkthrough and we'll be back very, very soon with some live action in our elite youth and beginner teens competition. So without events like this, folks, without sponsors, we can't give away prizes. And Hayden worked hard to get sponsors for this event. And we had sponsorship supplied by Goodman Grips, All Energy Contracting, who's one of our parents. Fred Schmidt works for All Energy Contracting, and they came to the party and they basically bought uniforms for our entire NCL Nationals team heading down to Geelong in winter. So we all got nice tracksuits and drink bottles, backpacks, and they've also come on board to sponsor a couple of the qualifiers and then finals with cash prizes and also Yeti drink bottles. Mr. Ninja HQ, we've come through with supplying the venue and some gift cards. Central Coast Trophies looked after us with all the medals and trophies for the year and the season. Tension Grips, Kadeem and Jake down there in Melbourne, they supplied us a heap of prizes here for the finals. And 2 of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. And they looked after us, so those guys on the podium will get some Tension Grips prizes there as well. And one of our locals, Brisbane Ninja Frames, Corey, has come through with prizes for our podium people and also supplying obstacles to be used on course. So we added up, there's about $6,000 worth of prizes and cash up for grabs across all divisions, both youth and adult. So out of all the ninja comps around the country, lots and lots of prizes up for grabs here. One of the best you're going to come across. And without those sponsors, we couldn't hold this event. So thank you to all of you. And let's hope that this was our first year and next year's even bigger and better. We might find some new sponsors come on board as well. And we're hoping to get as many sponsors as possible to attract our interstate ninjas to come out of their comfort zones and get up here in the warmth and try something they haven't done before. So I'll leave you in peace for a little bit, folks. 5 more minutes or so and we'll be back with some live action for our elite youth beginner team. All right, we are ready to go with the action here. Chloe Height, first one up, the only female in Elite Youth. 4-minute time limit. And let's see how she tackles these obstacles. So the steps have got a little bit closer, the gap's a little bit bigger, but still a pretty easy obstacle. Obstacle 2, the offset hasn't changed on these, but we've gone from a dish grip to a mid-size UFO grip on the Flying Fox. So we need a big pull back here. Got to kick off that wall. So all right, she's on the box, but she's got to get her whole body to that blue box. Big kick. There we go. All right, we've taken the second trapeze out. And we've lifted up the boards. So first 3 obstacles, not too bad. Over to the red mat, or red box. All right, so we're clear through the first 3. Now we've swapped out that pole magnet drop to a plastic pipe. Oh, just missed the grab. So some of these obstacles, it's the first time attempting them on course. So a lot of it is mind over matter. Now this one stays the same, except the bear trap has been moved back a lot further. So now it's going to be about timing and coming from below the bear trap upwards to get that ring in. So you really got to come up with an underhanded swing. All right, so the ropes are gone. Now we're on a pole plunge. So you really need arms and legs on these pipes, and they do not like chalk. So if you're loaded with chalk, anyone who does ninja that's addicted to chalk is going to struggle on plastic pipe that's unpainted. You really need that little bit of moisture in your hands to get a good grip. So this obstacle stays pretty much the same, except we've swapped out the special delivery for a switcheroo upside down. And the idea now is to get those rings and flick them outside versus the special delivery was outside to inside. Now she needs to swing forward, lock off, and hook up upwards, pushing from inside to outside. Nearly. All right, we're down to 1 minute, 15 seconds remaining. She's got one side. Yeah, come on. Get it up. She's just got to dismount to that black box. All right, just under a minute to go. Come on, you've done the hard work. Never mind. Last obstacle. All right, now we've got a better look at this kaleidoscope. So she's got to jump on the first one, and she's got to turn it a few times to the right to rotate and come through. All right, well done, Chloe. That was at least 3 cleared obstacles. And we'll just have to wait for the leaderboard to see where she sits points-wise. All right, commentating with me is my middle son, Cody. He's going to commentate Hartley's run here.
All right, we have Hartley Smith on the course, fast through the first obstacle. We're now on the steering wheels to slider, Got to get a big pull to bounce off the wall. Oh, he was close there. Now we got the unstable bridges. Makes it. To the trapeze bar and to the box. Now we've got the pipe drop. Got to get a nice grip on this. Close there. Now we've got the bear trap. Got to unhook the ring and get it into that bear trap. Got to get a nice swing so we can get underneath that bear trap. Got plenty of it. Let's see if we can get it. Oh, just slips off. Now the pipe plunge. Got to make sure you get really high on these because they will drop. Oh, slips off. He's got plenty of time, 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Got to unhook those rings. Gets the first one. Unhooks the second one, and now he's got to swing it into the switcheroo. He's got to get a big swing to get under it, hook in the rings. Oh, he is close. Let's see if he can get it. Yes, gets the first one. Can he hook the second one in to dismount? Oh, just slips off. Come on, you got this, Hartley. Nice. Got the second one in. Can you get to the box? Gotta hold it. Oh, he was so close. Got 50 seconds left on the last obstacle, the kaleidoscope. He's got to move it a bit to be able to go to the next one. One more. Let's see if he can hold it. Oh, good job, Hartley.
All right, next on course is Donovan Benny, or Donny. See how he goes. Another urban extreme athlete. Comes to most of our competitions. Let's see how he tackles this technical course. So far we've had both athletes clear for the first 3 obstacles and then struggle from obstacle 4. Just waiting for the last reset. Last minute question. And we're off. First couple of obstacles haven't been an issue. Let's see how Donny handles this one. So slightly offset to that third steering wheel, which is fixed to the monkey bar. Now Now the UFO, this is about power and timing. Oh, just made that one. Nice work. Okay, unstable boards. Not too difficult, just to slow you down. Right, first 3 obstacles clear. Can we have our first attempt and clear on this obstacle? Nice, that's it. Possum grabbed that one. Watch the feet. There we go. Okay, clear through 4. Now it's working this one out. So we had a few of our beginner youth athletes test this one when the distance was moved. And our elite youth got to watch how that happened. But it's their first time touching it. And it is a bit odd. You got to trust yourself. Let go with one hand with the ring. Get your timing, but you've got to come from under the bear trap. You can't jump at the bear trap. It only works from underneath to clip in. Alright, he's trying to figure this out here. It's going back to swinging like Tweety Bird. If he can build up enough swing, he might get close enough, but now he's got to get enough power to get off that swing while he's sitting on it, rather than standing on it. So we're 2 minutes in. Lots of swings happening here. He's just trying to figure out how he likes it. It's an odd move. It didn't dismount in the end. Alright, forget that obstacle. We're on to pipe plunge. Got to lock those thighs around the pole for the boys. It's a bit hard. Lock your feet in. That's it. Got to save it. Just got to get to that box. Don't need to use your feet now. Just one hand on each pipe. Squeeze hard. And dismount. Oh, can he save it? Can he save it? Yes, he can. Well done. Alright, we're only at 1 fail. 2 obstacles to go. Just on 1 minute remaining. Alright, can he figure this one out? Nobody's really keen on using the tramp entry. Let's just choose up a bit of time. So the important with this obstacle is you've got to swing into it with bent arms. It's very hard to get it up there with a straight arm. You can do it, but it just takes more energy out of you. Alright, he's got one side in. Can he get the other side in? 30 seconds, 20 seconds remaining. So I don't think we're going to get a look at the next obstacle. 10 seconds. Can he get it? Can he get it? And that's time. Well done, Donnie. Showed him how to do that pipe drop. We'll see how Dommy goes in the next one. So you just got to look at the trophies and medals there. The winner of each discipline will get a medal to say they won the speed, the endurance or the technical. You can win all 3 or just one. And then the overall winner on points tomorrow will pick up the trophy for that division. Next up is Dominic Dowles, or Dommy. and Cody's going to commentate this one.
Alright, Dominic on course. About to start. Here we go. Through the first bit. Now he's got the steering wheels straight into the last one, onto the UFO slider. Bounce off the wall. Nice. First try. Gotta get a big swing to get to that first unstable bridge, and gets it. Up to the second. Nice swing to the trapeze bar to the box. Let's see if you can get this pipe magnet drop. Nice. Catches it close and gets to the box. Clear to this point. Let's see if you can get this one. Standing up. Gets the ring. Gotta get a big swing. Let's see how he goes. Gonna go for it. Oh, just slips off. Now he's got the pipe plunge. Really gotta be careful when these drop. To the third one. Nice, he's careful when it drops. Just go straight to the box. Nice. 2 minutes left, and he's got 2 more obstacles. He's just climbing like everyone else to get the rings down. Gets a hold of that second ring. Let's see if he can get it into the switcheroo. He's got to get a big swing. Let's see, is he going to go for one? Yes. Oh, he's close. Nice. You got to really be slow with this one, because it might slip out. Gets it. Nice, to the box. 1 minute and 5 seconds left.
6 obstacles clear.
One more obstacle. The kaleidoscope. Let's see if you can get it. He's got 50 seconds to go through the kaleidoscope. Moving, nice. Gets to the last one, now we can go for it. Nice. Gets one. Has to turn it. He's trying to go for the dismount. Yes. Good job, Dom. Only fell on one obstacle. Alright, next up we have Travis.
All right, our last runner in Elite Youth is Travis. Travis has come in ranked number 1 in this division. He trains with us 3 or 4 times a week. So he's used to working hard. He's just got to put it all together, stay focused. And he doesn't want to drop too many obstacles and give Dom the advantage tomorrow. So you want to get right up there with as many clears as possible. And we're off. Obstacle 1, not a problem. So Trav's a bit taller than Dommy, sorry, so he's going to have to watch his feet on a couple of these obstacles. Right, 1 and 2, tick. Obstacle 3 nearly completed. Just got to watch the feet on the drop. And there we go. You can clear through 3. So he's just behind us here in our little commentary cupboard. Big bear hug here. That's it. Feet up. All right, we're clear through 4. Well, not even a minute in yet. And the hardest obstacle's coming up. So nobody's got this obstacle yet in this division. Nobody got it in the last division either. Only in our beginner kids we have 1 clear. So just got to watch. He's got 1 leg dragging underneath him there. If that foot touches the red mat. So stop swinging. He's just trying to work this out. 2 minutes 25 to go. Alright, can he work this out? Plenty of swing there. Just got to lean out on the next one. It's all timing. Watch those feet. Alright, we're chewing up a lot of time here. Oh, he got it in, just didn't keep himself connected to the ring. Never mind. Alright, pipe plunge. Lost a lot of time on that obstacle, but if he gets through these smooth. Come on, nah. Okay, got 90 seconds to go, and the 2 hardest obstacles. So he needs both of these clear to not give Dommy too much of an advantage tomorrow. Alright, 1 minute and 5 to go. Need a big pull back here. Get the power. That's it. Straight away, 1 up. Come on, yep, 2 up. Get to that box. Get to that box. Kick that box off. You don't need that box. That's it. That's it, come on. Work it out. There we go. All right. 40 seconds remaining. 1 obstacle to go. Needs the points. This will give him 6 clears if he can get it. All right, he's moved that. Now he's got to traverse from one disc to the next. All right, couple of turns. Or he's going to go for the dismount. All right, come on, hit it. Yeah, 15 seconds remaining, 6 clears. Well done, Travis. All right, our only beginner teen about to come on course. Now he gets 30 seconds longer, but is doing exactly the same course as our elite youth. Now Hudson's quite tall, so he's going to have to watch his feet on a lot of these drops and mats so that he doesn't fail an obstacle when he should have passed it. So we'll see how he goes. He's been training with us for about a year or so now, just started competing. So I'll let Cody call this one. And this is our last runner of the afternoon. We'll be here for another 3 or 4 hours after this, resetting for tomorrow.
Alright, last runner of the day, Hudson. And here he goes. The only beginner teen. Let's see how far he can go. The third steering wheel. Nice. UFO. Got to bounce off that wall. Gets the box. Swing straight onto it. Nice. Straight to the red box. Let's see if he can get the magnet pipe drop. Make sure he keeps his feet up. He is very tall. Oh, slips. Just gotta make sure keeps his feet up. Oh, just dragged his feet there. Alright, now he's got the bear trap. Gotta make sure he gets the right technique to get underneath the bear trap and hook it in. A lot of swing. Let's see. Just gotta go for it. Oh. Just fell off a bit there. Now the pipe plunge. Keeping his hands high. Can he go up a bit? Oh, it just slips. 2 more obstacles to go. He's going to put both of his feet up to get the ring. And the other ring. Let's see if he can get it into the switcheroo. Oh. Just dropped his feet there. 2 minutes and 10 seconds and he's got 1 obstacle. Oh. Good try, Hudson.
All right, so our leaderboard is up there for elite youth male. So Dommy came in with 7 obstacles cleared, 21 points. Second place was Travis with 6 obstacles cleared. Donovan Benny in third place with 5 obstacles cleared, and Hartley picking up 6 points for 2 clears. Chloe, the only female there, got 3 obstacles cleared. So there's a bit of points to be made up tomorrow to be competitive. And then Hudson over there into our other leaderboard. We're just waiting for that to update. I know we got 3 clears, but we'll just give it a second or 2 to update through for Hudson. And then we will be good for points going into tomorrow. All right, we're not getting our updated leaderboard there, so let's just see if it wants to refresh for us. 9 points for Hudson. So 3 clears, first 3 obstacles. And then no points after the third. But that's all right. That's technical. That's a hard course to get through. Tomorrow we go into speed in the morning. and then endurance in the afternoon. All right, we're just going to interview young Dommy, and then we'll go offline for the rest of the afternoon and evening so we can reset for the full day tomorrow. We'll be here about 3 or 4 hours tonight getting that sorted, but we're just going back there now, and we'll get Tommy Dowles on the microphone.
Hello. Hello.
Me, 21 points in that tech course. Should be right. Yeah, just keep it to your mouth when you're answering.
Yay.
21 points in that tech course. How are you feeling after that?
Good.
Oh, really? Well, that's very nice to hear. What was the funnest obstacle on that course? Having a quick think.
That one.
Oh,
The
this
bear hug.
big battering ram pipe behind us. Yeah, I was very interested to see who would pull that one off. Definitely freaked me out in training, so you made it look way too easy than it should have been.
Yay.
We got speed first tomorrow. How are you feeling for the speed course?
I'm feeling pretty good.
All right, that's good to hear. And endurance, I know you're a powerhouse when it comes to burnout courses. How are you feeling for that one?
Very good.
You going for that clear run?
Yep.
What is it, second endurance clear for the year? You reckon you can pull it off?
Yes.
All right, well, congrats on that run, dude, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, mate.
All right, folks, that concludes technical for day one. Thank you for watching if you're at home. And we'll be back from 8 o'clock tomorrow morning to get into the Youth Speed Finals, followed by Endurance in the afternoon. Thank you very much, and we'll talk to you all again tomorrow.